I need my plays back.
Hey, what up, everybody? What up, everybody? Welcome to King's Court. You know, it's Monday, new time. I know I'm living in Vegas, but I got the shirt open like I'm in Viva Las Vegas, feeling the cool breeze, feeling ready to get this cash, man. What's up, Jmoney, man? What's happening, bro?
What's up with it, y'all? Y'all already know what it is, man. It's Jmoney. You know what I'm saying? What time is it, man? It's 7 o'clock my time? 6 o'clock my time? We on just like everybody been asking for? We here, man. That's it, man. So y'all tell everybody about the show. Let them know, man. We on early, man. We on at the right time to get to all the games. Y'all tell everybody, let's get to it, man. We need to have like 1,000 people watching live, man. We trying to get big time, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We about to get big time, man. You know, we at 4 o'clock now, you know what I mean? So, low back show. I guess they changing their time frame to allow us to come on and do the show a little bit earlier. We want to give a special shout out to SBR, to Pete, and the low back show for allowing us to come on at 4 o'clock now. Thank you guys so much. Capping, we get down to every game now, Jmoney. Every game is worth some money now for us, man. So we ain't got to rush and put out all the content real fast. I tweet out plays, bro. We got time to wait for the injury reports to come out. We got time to do it all, bro. So welcome everybody who's tuning in, man. This new time, new hour. Jmoney, I saw you shooting them jumpers on Twitter, man, on posting up, man, doing your little thing, man, shooting them J's, bro. And the last week you tried to come out and shoot some J's at Chuck E. Cheese. I don't know if you want to smoke or what, bro. You want to smoke, Jay?
Oh, it's like that, bro. You think I'm shooting at Chuck E. Cheese? No, it was at Penn State, man. It's something like like a Dave and Buster's or whatever. But there was just a little video of me breaking the high score at Penn State. You know what I'm saying? Then I posted a little video, or really my girl posted, and then I retweeted or whatever, and then I posted a little video of me at LA Fitness. You know what I'm saying? But it's all cool, man. Whoever wants to smoke, man. I've been balling. You know what I'm saying? One dude on Twitter said, "Do I need to get my practice in?" Man, I've been practicing for 20 plus years, man. I'm ready, you know what I'm saying, anytime, man. Another guy was talking stuff. I know, Real, I know you had showed it to me. I wouldn't have saw it if you wouldn't have said something about it. But yeah, the guy talking about he wanted a ball or something. So hey, that's cool with me, man.
Nah, you was out there wet, Jay. I'm not gonna lie, bro. You was out there wet, man. I give you nothing but respect, man. Brother to brother, man. You was out there wet, knocking them down. Hey, you looking way better than me right now. I can get out there too and run around and ball, but you was knocking them down at a consistent rate. I doubt my black ass would knock them down at a consistent rate like that without a good hour and a half of shooting. But you wasn't even warmed up. You ain't even pulled off the sweatsuit. You was ready to just pull them up. So yeah, bro, you got it, bro. You all the way business. But go fuck with me in 2K though. I bet you I knock them down though. I bet you I got that Westbrook spot. I bet you I knock him down. But what's up, man? What's up, man? Let's get to it, Jay, man. We got a game. Get ready to kick off right now, bro. Detroit and the Milwaukee Bucks, bro. Last time these two teams played, Milwaukee won 115-92. Bledsoe dropped 27 points against this team. The way that Milwaukee wins this game, you ask me, is about their pace. They fourth in pace. Defense is superb, too. They're only allowing 105 points a game. The number one in scoring. Middleton is playing tonight, so you do get 17 points and 6 rebounds, but no Brogdon in the lineup from what I saw earlier. I think I'm correct. I might have those the two players off. Let me just double check real quick.
Yeah, Brogdon.
Yeah,
Brogdon's out.
Brogdon's out. This is like a revenge spot for Detroit. The Bucks is 6-6 in the way. 1-5 shut up last 6 games versus Detroit. But listen to these Bucks stats real quick, Jmoney. The Bucks lead the league in scoring, lead the leagues per rebound. Detroit fourth in rebound. They lead the league in 3-point shots. The only way Detroit wins this game, if you ask me, is if they get second chance shots and they make some shots in the paint. I'm surprised that Detroit's not leading the league in points in the paint with Drummond and Griffin. Who leads the league in that? Milwaukee Bucks. What's your thoughts on this game, man? I lean Bucks, bro. I'm leaning Bucks, the juice, and lay the money line.
Right, yeah. The whole thing is the reason why, because the Blake Griffin been shooting a bunch of threes, which he been kind of shooting a three at a high percentage this year. And, that's why he's been scoring. So that's why his scoring is up, and he's been looking so good because he's been starting to make them threes. We know Drummond, he's gonna get down there and bang. You know what I'm saying? But he got a little mid-range shot as well. They still get points in the paint, but like you say, they should definitely be higher than that. But in this game, bro, it's just they're the reason why. And say, look, if I'm not mistaken, that last game, bro, that was one of the games where they had sat Giannis at the last minute, and then they still beat the Pistons handily. If I'm not mistaken, it may not have been that game, but regardless, man, the Bucks are just a total matchup nightmare for the Pistons. You know, the Pistons don't have really, they're not deep with guards at all. I mean, even their starting guards really, you look at them and they're not really stars. They, you know what I'm saying? They don't scare you at all, bro. So, I mean, Blake Griffin and Drummond, they're going to get you down low. But as long as you have a few bodies that'll bang with them down low, and then you have above average guards, you can beat the Pistons. So, you don't have nobody that out there going to stop Giannis. Who they going to put Griffin on him? He can't expend all the energy on defense because they need him to score points. You know what I'm saying? Who gonna guard Middleton? Like, they're a matchup nightmare for them. I'm sorry, man. I know this line that went down from 4-3, but you have to like the Bucks in this. I mean, I know it's taking a road favorite, but I'm sorry, man. Across the board, they're a matchup nightmare for the Pistons, man. So I'm on the Bucks in this one.
Yeah, bro, it's Bucks or nothing for me, man. I was waiting to hear your insight. I didn't talk to you all day today. I told you I ain't had my phone for 5 days. Hey, fellas, married men, couples, hey, get rid of your phone for like 5 days, bro. It feels so refreshing now having a phone for so many days. I can just leave. My wife doesn't know where I'm going. I come back when I want to come back. That's for a different story, though. But yeah, different topic. You know what I mean? But anyway, no phone for the past few days. I've loved it. Switched over from T-Mobile to Verizon. I love it. I get my phone back tomorrow. So drama tomorrow. So me and you ain't talked though, Jmoney. Bottom line, I ain't had a chance to speak with you until we came on here. I wanted to hear what you had to say. You sealed it for me, bro. I'm definitely on the Bucks in this game. Bucks own this team right now. This Pistons team don't really have the guard play for it. You got Blake Griffin. Yeah, he's playing like an MVP candidate. He's playing. I seen Reggie say he's playing point guard out there. Yeah, he's playing point guard, shooting guard, small forward, power forward, center. He's playing coming off the bench when he's already been starting. He's doing everything for this team right here. But you would think this team would have more. You think a matchup with, a team with Drummond and Griffin will own the paint. They will lead the league in points in the paint. They're not. Like I said, the Bucks are third for points in the paint. They're top in rebounding, second chance points, number one in points per game. It's Bucks or nothing for me, man. They just went out there and exposed this team last time they played. It should be a revenge spot for the Detroit Pistons, but it's Bucks or nothing for me, man. Full game. I'm riding with you, man. I'm hopping on the Bucks.
Right. And so, yeah, I'm looking at the last game, and it was Middleton who had sat at the last minute of that last game, and they still beat the Pistons handily. Like I say, man, a lot of people don't know I'm high on Middleton. You know what I'm saying? Another thing, I see Reggie in the chat. What's up, Reggie? We're going to go and ball on somebody, bro. We're going to go and hit the wreck or something. We can play against each other, and we can go and ball on some more people. I see he hit me up on Twitter, you know what I'm saying we can go and ball. So I'm about that, bro. You right down the street from me, man. We're going to ball on them like the Bucks finna do on the Pistons tonight, man. I'll be honest. I'll be Bledsoe, whoever, man. I pull them threes. I play lockdown defense or whatever, bro. And the Bucks, they're gonna lock down tonight. I know the sharp money on the over. I'm gonna be honest with you. This is two good defensive teams, and I look at just like you say, the Bucks with the pace, how they gonna win. If the Pistons gonna win, they're gonna have to try to slow down the Bucks. But I just think the Bucks gonna be too much for them tonight. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all saying that Griffin has turned to a guard. Yeah, I mean that's not gonna be enough tonight, though. They don't have that many weapons. I'm sorry to beat the Bucks. So the Bucks would really have to have an off game for the Pistons to upset them tonight.
Yeah. And what's that? Giannis can't shoot for shit. They top in the paint because Giannis, he don't shoot threes, bro. I've said that all season since we've been on the show. He's not a 3-point shooter. He's not that kind of shooter. Everybody say he's the next LeBron, but he's not the next LeBron because LeBron came in the league with the shot, developed the shot over time. Giannis doesn't work on that. He doesn't work on the shot whatsoever. And I had to button up my shirt a little bit because I had the bird out the cage. I can't let everybody see the bird out the cage. I had to lock him up. You know what I mean? I had to put him back in here. So I did button the shirt back up, put the bird back in the cage for everybody watching. But yeah. But anyway, Giannis, man, he doesn't have a shot. That's not him. I like the Bucks tonight, bro. I already did take earlier before we go about it. I'm on the Bucks first quarter as well, -1. That was a personal bet. I'm not giving it down the show, but if you guys want to tell it, hey, tell it. But I'm on the Bucks -1, and I did just take the Bucks full game, Jmoney. And you know it's parlay building time, right, Jay? And I got a name for our chat. What you think about Round Table? You know, King's Court, King Arthur, Knights of the Round Table, Jmoney. You know what I mean? So how about the Round Table?
The round table. I don't know. I forgot. Somebody hit me up. I forgot it was one of the guys. He said something in the chat. I had liked. I liked it. But to be honest with you, whatever you want to go with, bro, it don't really matter to me. I just want to say one last thing about this Bucks. What's call it? When you're a player like Giannis, bro, and you damn near 7 feet, you got the wingspan that he have. You don't have to be able to shoot, bro. He can drive in the hole and get fouled or dunk on you or get a layup at any point, bro. Or, you know what I'm saying? Turn his back to the basket and back you down, hit a floater, or he has a little mid-range shot. The reason why people say he don't have a shot is he can't shoot threes. But he can hit some mid-range shots, bro. And to be honest with you, Giannis the type of player is why they say that he almost better than LeBron. You can't really stop him from driving, bro. You have to foul him. So, you know what I'm saying? They better hope. If you on the Pistons, you better hope the refs are on your side tonight. That's the only thing I got to say.
Exactly. Well, let's move on to the next game. But before we move on to the next game, while we have our little people in here right now, we have 135 viewers in here. Want to welcome everybody to the noontime slot for Kings Court, 4 o'clock Pacific time, 7 o'clock Eastern time. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. But one thing I want to touch on real quick, Jmoney, the reason why I'm allowed to do this show and I have this show on this platform is because charity has been a big thing for me in my life over the past couple of years. With the death of my grandmother, loss of my cousin, my best friend. This losses in general, man. Another cousin died from ALS. I've been through a lot of things in life, and me and Jmoney have talked too, and he's been through a lot of things in life, you know what I mean? And it's not just about the family that I have or Jmoney have or the people we have around us, man. It's about just giving back to the community in general. So over the next couple of days by Christmas, I am going to start a link directly to Make-A-Wish Foundation. And I would love everybody from our chat, SBR guys or anybody, man, to chime in, man. $25, man. I have a goal of $1,000. I'm going to put it out tonight. I'm going to donate the $25 myself first. All the proceeds go directly to Make-A-Wish. I want to see how much money we can make by Christmas time and give back, man. $25 isn't shit to a world full of gamblers like ourselves. It's all about giving back, man. Giving back makes it all good. And this is what it's all about, man. This is where I came from. This is where I started from, giving back, posting plays, and doing all this. Also, everybody in chat, man. Gabe Marissi, today, you know Gabe. Everybody know Gabe, Anger Management. My man Vegas Gunn and his wife Lily put me on to what Gabe said about me earlier on his show that he has going on. And hey, Gabe, man, thank you. And everybody, if you guys don't mind, on Twitter, man, go hit up Gabe and let him know happy holidays from the Kings Court crew, from the round table, hashtag Kings Court crew, man. If y'all don't mind, man, sing Gabe happy holidays from us and all my followers and all of us, man. Gabe's a great guy, and I would not have this gig or this job. You would not see me and Jmoney up here right now if it was not for Gabe Morency, Jimmy the Bag, and a couple other people for SBR, man. But Gabe was a big push, the reason why I'm here right now. So please send Gabe some love, holiday love. And please, once you see the link, give whatever you can, man. Let's try to see what money we can raise for Make-A-Wish by Christmas. That's all I'm asking you guys. I'm going to give out every play I make on the show. Let's just do it, man. But back to the captain, Jmoney, man.
Yeah, I'm definitely on that, bro. As soon as that link come out, I got to get on that too. It's all about giving back. I remember when we was doing that with a little sports group that we was on with Twitter, and for some reason, I just had real good luck around that time. You know what I'm saying? We were sending money pretty much every week, every Sunday or whatever, and I was having real good luck. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not saying y'all should do it just for the luck part, but you know what I'm saying? Like you say, giving back to the community, doing something nice, especially for Christmas. You know what I'm saying? We have all types of little foundations and stuff that we donate to. So I'm all about that. I'm with real. I guess we go ahead and get to this next game since the Bucks game already started. Everybody know, you know what I'm saying? Both of me and Real lean towards the Bucks, so we can get on this Knicks game, man. This another one where they kind of killed me with a late injury, but I still think the home team gonna take it in this one. What you think, Real?
Hey, bro. I took Suns earlier, bro, plus 105. I'm definitely on the Suns money line full game. And I was watching the low back show earlier, and Pete had took the first half. I was leading the first half as well, Suns, and I jumped on board as soon as Pete said it as well. And I've seen a couple of guys in the chat in there, the low baggers. They were definitely on the Suns first half. I think Suns first half is a perfect play. Knicks are just banged up team, man. They should be tanking right now. This Suns team, they won, bro. Jmoney, they won the last 2 games in a row. This is the first time the Suns won 2 games in a row. And I think tonight they make it their 3rd game in a row all season. Knicks are without Dotson tonight, without Timmy Hardaway, without Michael Robinson, without Tier tonight, man. They're missing a scorer. Moutier and Courtney Lee, they okay. Knox and Vonleh, yeah. But I think this team right here, this Suns team, especially when they get Devin Booker back tonight, man, should be able to go out there and get that third win in a row. Think they're rolling. I know they called a meeting with the team. Management had a meeting. They all had a meeting. So I know everybody's on the same kind of page right now. I don't know what page that was. We're going to tank games or we're going to win games. But the owner's been called out about wanting to move the team to Las Vegas or move it to Seattle. I think they're trying to show something tonight. Then they go into Mecca tonight, and the Suns pull away with a victory. I see the Suns now are -1, but I got them at money line, bro, and I still support the Suns tonight as pulling away with this shit first half and full game.
Yeah, I still like the Knicks in this game. I'll be honest with you, I really liked them when I thought Hardaway was out. The rest of those players I knew was out. You know what I'm saying? They did get Burke back the last game. He didn't really play too much, but at least he got one game up under his legs. I think he might come back and be the same tonight. You know what I'm saying? There may even be, if he steps up, there may even be what we need if Hardaway is out. You know what I'm saying? If somebody else steps up. They still got a nice little squad. Yeah, the Suns in 1-2 straight. The Sharps all on them in this spot. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's a nice little spot for the Suns, but the fact that they're 1-13 on the road, bro, there's no way in hell that I'm taking them. It's something that's burnt me with taking the Timberwolves. Even as I think they're a nice little team, but they just can't seem to win on the road. I don't think the Suns win 3 games in a row, but I don't give a damn. They can have a meeting, go and do whatever they need to, bro. Outside of Booker, nobody on the Suns teams scares me. I'm sorry. So, I mean, they just got 2 nice players. And here in the near future, we'll see tonight. If they win tonight, then I'll see if they're trying to turn around. I'm going to be honest with you. I like the little trades they did. They got 2 nice players. Well, I'm not a big fan of Austin Rivers, but, I mean, Oubre, I kind of like Kelly Oubre. He's a damn good defensive player. You just going to cut me off like that, really?
I'm surprised the Wizards let Austin Rivers actually go. The Wizards, Jmoney, because Austin Rivers, if you recall me saying, he was kind of like the reason why Wizards were actually in games at times, like the way he played defense, and he was actually scoring at times. So he actually showed that he had value when he went down to the Wizards. So him joining this Suns team is a great fit for the Suns, and they get to pick up Kelly when he comes back. So they'll get both of those 2 guys back with the Booker. I mean, this game isn't the best game on the card tonight. I mean, let's be real. The Suns versus the fucking Knicks isn't what everybody's jumping for joy about. But I did hop on the money line, Jake. I mean, plus 105, small bet. I know you were in the money game chat with the rest of us, and I don't know if you caught it or not, but I hopped on that. And I also hopped on the under 222.5. I don't see much points coming tonight, especially with the Suns. I mean, the Knicks not having too many guards up there available. I expect a little bit more defense. Not even defense. I just expect people to miss fucking shots. That's all I expect. I expect the G League kind of game, mediocre defense between the 2, lockdown defense from time to time. We'll get one of those quarters where nobody really barely scores, and this game goes under. Do you agree at least on the under with me? 222.5?
Yeah, I got 23. I'm gonna be honest with you. The only reason why I took the under was because I saw that Hardaway was out. I wasn't hedging out my bet. I still think that the Knicks can pull it out at home, but somewhat of an hedge. I did take the under only because Hardaway was out. If Hardaway was in, then I would look towards the over. I don't really bet unders in Suns game, but I do think that this one will go under with the fact that Hardaway is out. So I think that, it's definitely going to hurt the scoring for the Knicks. It doesn't help at all. The Knicks are on the back-to-back. They've been traveling and stuff, but come back at that. Like I say on Twitter, man, if they play it, I watched this game against the Hornets, man. And like I say, I was hoping that the Hornets would come back and win the game, whatever, so that I could fade them next day. I still faded them the next day, and it worked out well or whatever. But I watched that game. If the Knicks play with that heart and that grit like they did in Charlotte, they were down by 20 points, and they came all the way back to win that game. The person that won that game for them is playing tonight. It wasn't Hardaway. It was Moutier who came back. He got super hot, bro. They still got Courtney Lee, Moutier, Knox, Vonleh, and Cantor starting. I'll take that starting lineup over the Suns in that. They got Booker and Warren. That's the only 2 people that scare me. After that, they have absolutely nobody, bro. I'm sorry. So maybe after this, it might be a team to bet, but I'm not taking them on the road tonight. I like the Knicks and the under in this one. If Hardaway's out, I'm still riding with the Knicks, man.
No doubt, no doubt. Well, I guess we're going to toss up on this one. We both agree about that under, everybody. And if anybody want to know, we said we're going to start building parlays. I heard everybody say don't call the show the round table because we already have a round table. You guys are exactly right. I don't want to call it King's Crew because that's a selfish shit. And I'm not, if you know me, I'm not a selfish man whatsoever. I'm all about my team. I'm all about Money Gang Sports. I'm all about SBR. I'm all about the people who support me and the ones who love me, and I get that same love and support right back. Even if they don't give it to me at first, I still demand it, and eventually it shows. So I can't call it King's Crew, man. It gotta be something that we all stand out on, that we all the group on. I'm not selfish. King's Crew. The show's already called King's Court, and I got my man Jmoney over here, man. So maybe next year we call the show King's Money or something like that. We switch it around, Jmoney, to make it seem like it's both of our show. You know what I mean? But until then, the crew, the chat, gotta be named as something else. And Jay, I see a lot of biased opinion about our Detroit Bucks game in here in the chat.
Right.
You can't really go touch on it now yet. A lot of it, man. But let's welcome in the chat, man. What's up, Joe? What's up, Greg? What's up, Nutfless Allen? What's up, Eric? My man Teddy Beats agrees with me completely on the Sun spot. My man Ski Prophet said a lot of people out for the Knicks tonight. Exactly, Ski. And I know Ski a big supporter of these Knicks too, man, especially his man Tier. And congratulations on Tier. I think it was Tier who got that contract, if I'm correct over here, from the Knicks. Man, the man hustled up and got a contract, man. So that shows you guys, man, dreams. You got a dream, pull through with your dream and do whatever. And right now, this Bucks and this Detroit game is going off. It's 10-12. I'm watching it right now on TV, man, 7 minutes into the game. So it's still a good game early on. But Vegas Gun, welcome on in. Eric, Smooth, Moses, Una Billy Label, whatever the fuck your name say. What's up, Billy? Nutflush, Pippi Longstocking, our man Sack King, who never misses a show. What's up, Sack King, man? I fuck with you, bro. Heavy. Jason, Melvin, everybody, man. Kane Ross, Damon. Welcome everybody who tuning in for us today on our new time slot at 4 o'clock. I hope to see you guys every day in here with me and Jmoney and whoever we bring on. Hopefully we can get Jimmy the Bag in here as a guest this week. We can get Ski Prophet in here as a guest this week. We could possibly even get Maxwell Smart in here as a guest this week, man. Hey, the King Court is all about all of us, man. So you capper in the chat and you got some skills and you're not afraid to step on the fucking camera and come up here and talk shit with me and Jmoney, man. Swallow spit, talk shit like we always say. Man, sing your shit, man. Hit us up in our DMs. You're more than welcome to come on, man, and pop this shit with us and talk some NBA. But you got to know what you're talking about, man. You have to know what you're talking about. Don't come on here talking about Shaq is leading the league. Shaq don't play no more.
Real. I mean, yeah. What's called? Yeah, I see a bunch of people hating on our Bucks, man. They're not our Bucks, but I don't care, man. When I'm betting on the team, I'll say I'll say we, I'll say all that, man. I'm their biggest fan while I got money on them. You dig what I'm saying? So they hating on our Bucks tonight, man, on our Bucks pick. Yeah, they done took the lead, man, 13-12. They didn't weather that first little storm, man. So I hate to be going against y'all, but this is my money on the line, man. I like the Bucks in this one, man. I'm sorry, they gonna take this one. The Pistons don't got enough scoring for them boys, man. Shout out to John Rodriguez, man. I forgot I had a little inside source, you know what I'm saying, work at Madison Square Garden, man. So that's gonna be something to look for in the near future. I'm not saying it's gonna be tonight, man, but got a little inside source, man. So we got somebody that worked there, you know what I'm saying? So we're gonna get this going.
But next, back to the parlay real quick. I want to hit you guys another play. That was a lean for one of the parlays. You guys want to build a parlay. I personally think that the Suns money line is a great parlay builder. I got it at plus money. I always like to add plus money to a parlay. I did a 3-team parlay. So that was one of my teams that I personally put on my 3-team parlay. The next game I'm going to talk about is the second game that I have in my parlay. I know I get ate up about these Rockets. I've been ate up about their ass all year. It looks like I picked a bad pick. NBA is a lot of games, you guys. It's a long season. Anything can happen. Rockets have been getting destroyed by this Utah Jazz team this year. They have lost both games to this team. Hold on, did I jump ahead one game? Well, hold on. Did I jump to the Rockets? Who played next? Hold on. Was it Rockets? Yeah, Rockets. Okay. Rockets. Right. All right. You're right. I wanted to make sure I was on the same track. This Rockets team got destroyed by this Utah Jazz team twice this year. Both games, they scored under 100 points in this game. PJ Tucker, to me, man, has to step up tonight. PJ Tucker has to show he has some heart. The last couple of games between these two teams, man, PJ has just disappeared, bro. Like, I don't know if it's the fact that they can wear custom shoes this year. We know he a big shoe head. If you don't know anything about PJ Tucker, you know he big about his tennis shoes. I don't know if it's the fact he's trying to customize his wardrobe too much and decided to go out there and play defense and rebound. But they have to do something tonight, man. Hey, I took Rockets, Jake. I'm taking a book from you and Dave's play, bro. My max play tonight, I put 3.5 units, bro, already on the Rockets money line, bro. I'm heavy on the Rockets money line, man, 3.5 units. And I got them at -4 because I bought a half a point. I think this fucking Rockets come out tonight and make a statement against this Jazz team that has been underperforming, especially these last couple of games, man. What's your thoughts on this?
You know me, bro. Double revenge. What at the house? Give me the Rockets in this one, man. I didn't take no money line. I took them -4.5. Give me the Rockets in this spot, man. The Jazz coming off that Mexico City game. You know what I'm saying? They got this is a perfect sandwich spot. And they got the Warriors next at the house, man. They're probably ready to get to the house. You dig what I'm saying? So I mean, we know they didn't dominate the Rockets. The Rockets better grow some balls tonight, man, and come with it. Or the Jazz gonna bust their ass again, you know what I'm saying, 3 times already this year. But I just don't see it happening tonight, man. The Rockets, they should get it done tonight. You know what I'm saying? So they didn't won 3 in a row. They're trying to keep it rolling, trying to keep this, you know what I'm saying, trying to keep the train going. Like I say, it's a bad spot for the Jazz, man, especially with that double revenge for the Rockets. I don't even think you need to take the money line this one, man. Just take the right. This one shouldn't be close, bro. Like I say, with the Jazz coming off that Mexico City game, they ready to go to the house, man. Get ready for the Warriors. I'm sorry, man. Rockets -4.5 all day.
I hear my man Kane Ross here talking about don't let the Rockets burn me again. I'm on them heavy. Hey, Kane, bro, I'm on them heavy too, bro. Like I said, I'm on them 3 units, bro, on the money line, and then I'm also on the unit and a half, bro, on the -4 because I bought the little half a point. I love Rockets tonight, man. Double revenge spot. Rockets are 7-1 last 8 games at home. Jazz beat the Rockets by double digits the last 2 games and held these Rockets team at under 100 points. Jazz 1-4 ATS last 5 games and stood up on the road. Jazz are 4-11 last 15 games in Houston, bro. It's this game right here. Jmoney. It says Jazz all day, bro. Not Jazz, but Rockets all day. This is a Rockets game all day, bro, without hesitation, bro. Rockets have to win this game. This is meant for the Rockets to win. This is their spot.
Yeah, this is a perfect spot. Big man saying you want to come on. Come on, big man. Shit, you come on tomorrow if you want to, man. Set it up with Rail. You come on, we get some college basketball picks, man. I only got 1 college basketball pick tonight, man. I'll give it to you. Come on at 9 p.m. Eastern, I think, or 10 Eastern, one of them. I'm on the Oregon State and Pepperdine over, man. That's really my only college basketball pick. I took Tulane over Texas Southern, man, and then I looked even deeper into it, and I didn't really like it as much, so I don't want to get that one out, man. But I did bet Tulane -4.5 versus Texas Southern.
And Jay, real quick, before I get to the chat, because I want to talk to the chat in a little bit, but I got one more play that I have on my teaser tonight, man. This teaser is for 455. We already got the first play as it was. It's Suns at +1. When I took this teaser, though, it was the Suns. I didn't take them at the money line. I took the teaser with the Suns +1.5. Now they're favorites, so I would suggest everybody grab the Suns with the money line or -1. -1, they got to win by 1. You can't win the game by a half. So it's going to be a push, or they win by more than 1 or 2, and you win. So Suns, Rockets money line as well, and that was 185 when I took it, Jay. So it's the Suns +1.5, Rockets -185 on the money line, and my next play was the fucking Kings at 8.5. I love the Kings in this spot tonight. This Minnesota team, they are last in the Northwest, Jay. After that Butler trade, they looked real good, bro. They played solid defense at first. They went from being a 24th ranked defensive team to the 8th, and now they're back to almost where they left off at a little while ago, man. I know Covington was out for a couple games. He didn't look that well. Now tonight we got Jeff Teague, and he's still game time decision. I know Todd Gibson had a baby the other day. Everybody having babies this time of the year. And you want to know why everybody in the NBA had babies? It's everybody who's eliminated from the playoffs early on, start having babies, getting their wives pregnant around February, March, whatever the time of the year. The babies come around this time. That's what happens. So this year when y'all watch NBA, whoever's not in the playoffs, expect that team to have multiple kids coming up around next year. That's how it always fucking works out. But Jeff Teague is game time decision, Jmoney. Sack is 7-1 ATS last 8 games, 6-2 straight up last 8 games. Sacramento's games have went over the last 12 out of 15. They're 6-1 ATS last 7 road games. Bro, why isn't Sacramento to play here?
I'm gonna tell you why, bro. And it looks like they dominate the Timberwolves. I would tread lightly on this one, but damn, bro, when I looked at the line, I say, damn, bro, the books. Look, they think that the Timberwolves are going to blow the Kings out here. I mean, it is a back-to-back. They played a damn good game versus the Mavericks last night. You know what I'm saying? This is a back-to-back with travel. You're not going down the street either, bro. You're not going right next door. You're traveling from Dallas up to Minnesota. That's not a walk in the park. You know what I'm saying? Then you got the Timberwolves with double revenge here. Then they come back into the house. Obviously, they play way better at home than they do on the road. They are just horrible on the road. They're coming off of four-game road trip, lost every single game. They come back to the house. You don't think they pissed? You see the line. I'm sorry, to me, I mean, a veteran, it screams. You would think that you getting too many points with the Kings, but at some point you have to look at the line like, damn, bro, they got it at -8. They saying this is going to be a double-digit win pretty much by the Timberwolves. So I would have to lean the Timberwolves. I don't know if I could just lean towards it at 8, man, because I bought it down to 7. I saw it when it was dropped down to 7.5. I had bought it to like 6.5, 7, bro. So. And then I threw the money on a money line on the parlay on a, you know what I'm saying, big parlay, some shit I always do, bro. But I think the Timberwolves blow them out in this spot, bro. You don't have no Bagley in this one. You don't got no Shumpert in this one. Back to back coming from Dallas to Minnesota. It is a terrible spot for the Kings, bro. And the Timberwolves should be pissed here. They already lost to the Kings twice this year, bro.
Hey, yeah, real quick before I respond to what you just said, Jmoney, I'm also on the over in the Rockets game as well. I know Utah's held the Rockets under in the past few games, under 100 points. I think this is a spot tonight where the Rockets actually put up some points and they come out and at least the Rockets. I see the Rockets touch at least 120 by themselves. I'm on the over at 210, but now it's at 212. So I still support the over 212 in the Rockets game. But back on this game real quick, Jmoney, Jeff Teague is out. He's not playing the game tonight. That's a major loss. So now you're going to have Rose, and who's the other dude? Is it Young or whoever they have running their point guard for them over there in Minnesota? Man, why Minnesota shouldn't be an 8-point favorite in no game? Not right now. What Minnesota has showed us. You really think that Minnesota's going to cover this 8.5 points which we had earlier? I personally, on my private bet for this private line, I bought to 9. You see in chat, I bought it up to 9 when it was at 8.5 to 9. So I have it on a solo bet at the 9. It was at 8.5. Now it's at 8 on William Hill. I don't see Minnesota covering this 8, bro. It's gonna be a tough spot for Minnesota to cover 8. I don't know where the score is gonna come from for Minnesota to cover this 8. Yeah, no Bagley, no Shepard, but this Sacramento team shows they can win. You heard the last few stats I gave you about this team. They cover on the road. They cover in the last couple of games in general. I mean, you expect Sacramento to get blown out here on the back-to-back against this Minnesota team? I see if this was like Golden State, Portland, fucking Grizzlies, but this is Minnesota, bro.
Don't be surprised at all, bro, to see the Timberwolves blow them out. It's the only thing I'm saying. I mean, people can take the Kings all day if you want. I know the way they've been playing, it looks real juicy to you. It could look like that for a reason. Don't be a bit surprised. Yeah, it does help. If Teague was in there, it would help the Timberwolves cause even more. That hurts them a little bit. Then they got D Rose coming in. I mean, like I say, if the Timberwolves come to play tonight, this won't be close at all. So if they come out lackadaisical, if you're going to take the Kings, I wouldn't take the points. I don't think the Timberwolves win this game by a few points. The line doesn't say, you know what I'm saying? The line is saying, hey, look, it's either going to be a blowout, or if the Kings come to play, obviously they can win the game. If they come to play like they have been, but they're missing 2 starters, to be honest with you. So, and then on that back-to-back, that's traveling a whole lot of miles. You're going from the bottom of the United States to the top, man. Give me the Timberwolves. Hey, I'm not large on this play at all. It's actually a small play, -8. But I like the Timberwolves to vote. So put me on record as saying that I think the Timberwolves will blow the Kings out tonight. It's just pretty much the same thing with the Houston game. They're coming back to the house. Double revenge.
I hate disagreeing with my man Jmoney, but you guys, I'm on the Kings tonight, and that's my parlay. Kings plus 8.5, Rockets money line, and Suns. I got them at plus 105. I mean at plus 1.5. So I don't know what that is right now if you guys add it up, but my parlay was for plus 455. That was a parlay I had made. We can make it mess. We keep going. You guys like the Rockets? Me and Jmoney both like the Rockets. So Rockets haven't played yet. Put them to the side. Let's build a parlay. But that's my official parlay for today's show. Kings plus the points, Rockets money line, and Suns money line. That's where you want to go, or -1. That's my official parlay. Jay, Campsite Killer over here, bro. I was looking at the first quarter, bro, for this game, though, with Kings plus 2.5. I think I'm going to tell my man Campsite Killer over here on this first quarter, Kings plus 2.5. Do you oppose that? I think Kings come off to a decent start.
Yes, sir. I oppose everything. I like Minnesota first quarter, first half, and full game. That's just my thoughts on the game.
Well, Campsite Killer, I guess it's just me and you in this bitch alone. Jmoney don't like it, and I hate when me and Jmoney bump heads, especially when he was out there wedding them jumpers today, man. I hate that shit. But man, why the hold on, man, I hate the fact my hat be crooked too. I turn it the wrong way. I look like I got a crooked head. I heard the dude on Gabe podcast said, "Is that the black guy who wear the big hats? Is my hat big? Yo, no, it's my fucking head is big, bro. My head big. And you know when you in the mirror, you twist the left, it really going right. You twist the right, it's going right. My shit be crooked, bro. Either my chair lopsided or my head lopsided. The doctor pulled me out wrong. Something wrong with my head over here, but my hat fucked up, man. Let me know. Anyway, I'm on that first quarter with this Campside Killer. I'm telling that shit. First quarter Kings as well. It'll be one of my offensive plays tonight as well. I'm on the Kings first quarter. Also the full game Kings tonight. What about the over, Jay, or the under? Any thoughts on that total in that game?
Yeah, Teague being out definitely helps that under. I was already looking at under. It's pretty tough with taking the under with the Kings to see the way they run the gun. But I'm be honest with you, I think they're gonna have a bit of tired legs tonight, and the Timberwolves will come to play defense. So I'm talking myself into the under, which I already like the under, but I'm saying I'm talking myself into maybe betting the under. I know I saw Dave LA on Twitter earlier, if I'm not mistaken, or in the chat saying that he likes the under and a few other people. But I'm be honest with you, if Teague was in, maybe not so much, but him being out and D Rose, man, D Rose he doesn't really just push the ball. But me personally, I think Timberwolves gonna lock down tonight, and I think the Kings have entire legs. If it wasn't a back-to-back, especially them come from Dallas, I would, you know what I'm saying, I would actually probably take the Kings in this spot plus the points. The spread wouldn't be 8 points if that wasn't the case. You know what I'm saying? So on the Kings, if they do play good, they would come out in the first quarter. So I can see why you and Campsite like that first quarter. I'm just my read on the game. If the Timberwolves come out pissed off, they're gonna come out and this one they won't look back from this one. So I like the under in this game.
No doubt, no doubt. My man said always to the left, man. Hey, Eric, always to the left, man. You know his neighborhood. Don't get it twisted. But anyway, back at it, man. Back at it. One more game, Jay. It's getting ready to kick off around the same time, too, in a little bit, bro. We have a game that was really tricky for me to cap. It's two games tonight that I really need some help with, bro, to cap, man. This Thunder Bulls game is definitely a tricky line to me. It was at 13.5. Now it's down to 12.5. I have nothing on this game right now. Bulls are back healthy. You got Bobby Portis back there, crazy eyes, Bobby. You got marketing back in the game over there, Dunn back in the lineup as well. Bulls are 2-10 in the last 12 games, though. They're 1-9 last 10 in a row. OKC is 11-1 straight up in their last 12 games. OKC plays great defense right now, bro. This OKC team has turned it around. If you watch the OKC team, they are murdering defense right now. They're just killing it. OKC were 8.5 favorites last matchup between these two teams, though, between the Bulls and OKC only won by 2 points on December 7th. OKC is first in steals, third in rebounds, second chance points, and they're holding the teams to under 102 points. Bro, without Levine for this Bulls team, it's either one way you pick this game. Either you pick OKC in the points because it's either going to be a blowout, or you pick the Bulls, but you don't pick the Bulls. So it's like either OKC or blowout or nothing.
Yeah, in this one, bro, I'm sorry. I watched those two. I didn't watch the last game versus the Clippers, but the 2 games before that, I watched the Pelicans and the Nuggets game. And I'm sorry, bro. OKC didn't have any defense in neither of those 2 games. You know what I'm saying? So I can see what you're saying about them having good defense. Maybe before that when they were on a good run. But lately, before that Clippers game, bro, their defense was fucking atrocious, bro. That's the reason why they lost against the Nuggets. That was a perfect spot for them against the Nuggets, and they couldn't stop them. You know what I'm saying? Especially in that Pelican game, even though it looks like they lost by 4, the game wasn't really that close, bro. The Pelicans up by 10 points the whole time. They couldn't stop Davis at all. They was getting the paint, doing whatever the hell they wanted to, man, getting wide open shots. Yeah, I had to turn the game, bro, because it literally pissed me off. I still had money on OKC, but those are 2 games where they definitely should have won. I know they were on the road, but they weren't playing defense at all, bro. So I do think they will play defense tonight. The Bulls, they just upset the Spurs in which I think was a total damn fixed job. To be honest with you, the Spurs just stopped playing, bro. They were up, and then they just pretty much in the fourth quarter just let the Bulls take the win. I know, and the Bulls were off a back-to-back from Mexico City, like this high altitude. Everybody and their mom was betting on the Spurs. And you saw the line drop right before the game, and somebody knew something. And when Chicago ended up winning the game outright, man. If you had the Bulls money line there, I give you your props, man. But I'm sorry, the Bulls are not winning tonight, man. I see somebody saying first quarter. I think this is gonna be a total blowout, man. OKC just lost to the Bulls. They just took the Bulls lightly pretty much in their house on the 7th, on December 7th. You know what I'm saying? OKC is not losing this game. They won't take the Bulls lightly, and I think they just going to curb stomp them tonight, bro. I'm sorry. I know this is a bunch of favorites, man, but the weekend, a bunch of these dogs been covering. I think tonight a bunch of favorites covered tonight, and I definitely think OKC is one of them.
Hey, Jay, I did take a personal parlay. I took over first half. 102.5 in this OKC Bulls game. I expect OKC to put up between 60 to 70 points this first half, and I expect the Bulls at least to get about 40 of it. I expect a 20-point win. I mean, between 15 point to 20 point being up by OKC by halftime. I expect them to put up between 60 to 70 points. I like the over first half, 102.5, bro. I expect points from OKC this game. OKC haven't really been put up the points we expected them to put up. I think tonight's one of the nights they do it. If you look at the Bulls stats, if anybody looks like taps NBA and really dives into what the teams do, you will see that OKC is overly matched. Overly matches the Bulls in almost every statistic out here. I'm surprised the Bulls hung within them last game and OKC only won the game by 2 points. Not this time. Not this time at all. Even with Crazy Eye Porter's back and everybody back, I expect an ass whooping from OKC. I'm not on the full game, but I'm on both the full first half and the full game over. That's how I'm laying it. Jay, if I see anything in play, I'm gonna hop on OKC. If I get OKC like minus 9.5 or maybe minus 8.5, and just depending on how things go, I'm hopping on it then. I see OKC winning this game by at least 10 points though.
Right, yeah, I don't think this one will be close at all, bro. I'm sorry. I wanted to tread lightly on OKC because I see the way they were playing defense. This shit scared the shit out of me. It don't matter who you're playing. All these teams are professionals. All these players get paid. It could be a no-name ass player out there. He come out and ball, have 20 points. They trying to get contracts too, bro. You know what I'm saying? So they professional basketball players too. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, anybody can ball at any night. That's why you can't take teams lightly. And if they don't take the Bulls lightly here, man, they should win this game by 20-plus points, man. I know it's a bunch of points to lay with OKC, but I'm laying it, man. I got it at 12.5. I like OKC to win this game by 13-plus, hopefully. So I think they're going to do nice in this game. Just a little parlay real quick since we're building parlays, man. I would say Houston minus 4.5. It's minus 5. You can take I would take Houston minus 5. Take the under in the Minnesota game, and then I would take OKC minus the 12.5. And then this next play we're gonna talk about real quick. If you're ready to get into this one.
No, real quick. I love smoke. I love all the smoke. I never turned down a fade in my life. I've never turned down a fade. I don't care if you're 300 pounds and I weigh a buck something soaking wet. I turned down no fades, bro. I turned down my collar. And I probably wouldn't even turn down if she tried to give it to me. And I'm married. That's a joke. My wife, she got that one though. But I was just running some pimp game right there, just spit some shit. It sounded good when I said it though, Jmoney. But I don't want your wife to follow me. I'm not Jmoney. Don't follow me, wives. It was this game though. It was this game. But you want smoke though. This man saying Bulls went outright in PayPal. Look, brother, don't PayPal bet me.
You cool, real? Man, say if y'all trying to bet, if you trying to bet that the Bulls will win straight up, you can bet that they're not winning against OKC tonight, man. So if you wanna bet, man, who was it that said that? You can message me on Twitter right now, man, at Jmoney is money, and we can swap info. I don't think that the Bulls are gonna win tonight, man. I'm sorry. So give me OKC. Like I said, I think OKC gonna blow their ass out. So you talking about Bulls winning straight up, man? Maybe you better take the first quarter or first half money line or something. But it ain't gonna be no damn full game. And I beat OKC at home tonight, man. You good luck with that one. Good luck with that. I don't even know who said that, bro. But please hit me up on Twitter right now. Everybody hit me up on Twitter for one and follow me. If you're not following me at Jmoney is money, but definitely, man. If not, God, you think the Bulls gonna win, my guy? Hey, we can work that out, man. We got 3 more games and about 15 minutes to go, so I'm trying to run through these games real quick, man. Like I say, the parlay that I was building, y'all can take the Rockets -5, then take the Timberwolves game under 232, and then take OKC -12.5. If you don't like that one, then you can take the Spurs, man. I'm on the Spurs tonight, man. I know the 76ers are nice, but I like the Spurs and the under in this one. It's not a huge game for me or nothing like that, but if I was to lean away, I do lean the Spurs in this one. They didn't lost the last 2 games to Philly, not this year, but last year. The Spurs before that last game, the last game versus the Bulls, which they know damn well they had no business losing that game. I think they before that they had won 4 or 5 straight, so they were rolling before that. Before that bullshit has lost to the Bulls, and one of my greatest angles is off betting on or against a team that I think coming off a fixed game. So I'm not saying that it was fixed, man, but I think some fishy shit was going on, and the Spurs just gave up in the fourth quarter, man. I'm dead serious, bro. And everybody and their mom had the Spurs with the Bulls coming on that back-to-back from Mexico City. You can't tell me this shit don't be fixed, man. But regardless, I like the Spurs tonight, man. So there go y'all parlay, man. I like the Spurs to win this game versus 76er. I also like the under. You can throw whichever one you like on it, man. You know what I'm saying? Whatever y'all like, you can parlay, or you can just bet it straight if you like, man. Last 4 games versus Spurs and went under. Yeah, that ain't bad. That ain't bad. It's always tough taking the under, bro, with the 76ers, the way they ass be running and gunning. But the Spurs play good defense, though. You know what I'm saying? And the 76ers off a back-to-back, man. So give me I like the under in this one. They should slow down the pace. Let me see, yeah. Philadelphia, they beat Cleveland yesterday. So this is the 3rd game in 4 nights, you know what I'm saying? In 4 nights, they traveling from Cleveland to San Antonio. Give me the Spurs, man. It's the best spot. Y'all understand they travel, but they kicking your ass, man. I travel all the time, man. That shit don't be. I know they used to it in professional players, but that shit take a toll on you, man. I know they traveling nice and shit, and they all, you know what I'm saying, can lay down, go to sleep, and all that, but it ain't the same, man, especially traveling on the road, a back-to-back on the road against a team that's pissed, just lost the game. If they let the team come back, oh, hell no. Give me the Spurs in this spot, man. Y'all can book me if you want to. What do you say? Spurs drop down to a pick, Jmoney. Yeah. I still see them at -1. I mean, it's probably money coming in on 76ers. Shit, you ain't got to take the Spurs you don't want. I mean, I like that under, too. Spurs are shaking with that Bulls loss. Yeah, you always be on alert, man. When the team come off a loss like that, especially to these little sorry teams. I mean, the Bulls are what? They're 7-23. You know what I'm saying? They were 7-22 before that. The Spurs were favored by like 9.5, 10 points. They know damn well they had no business losing the game. So I always be weird. Huh?
You hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, I can hear you.
Ever since we switched to this Skype shit, bro, my shit keep getting lost and calls get dropped, man, while we online, bro. I don't like Skype, man. Something about fucking Skype. I don't like this shit at all, bro. It always cuts calls. I was in the middle of a great rant. I had an epic fucking rant going on right there, and it cut me off. Anyway, if an old buddy think the Bulls win, then hey, bet me on PayPal. Don't even bet me. Give that shit to charity, man. You win. If the Bulls win, hey, I will double my donation. I'm putting in 25 right now. Actually, I would times it. I would put in $75 tonight for Make-A-Wish Foundation if the Bulls win this game. If the Bulls do not win this game tonight, please make sure you deposit your $25 as soon as you see the link. My Twitter handle is KingReal. Yeah, KingReal. Or follow Jmoney or SBR, whatever. You find the link and donate. Deal's a deal. That's how we're going to do it. And as for me and Big Man's $1,000 bet we had going on, we haven't confirmed everything. We haven't talked. Both been busy. It's a holiday season. Hopefully we get something going by January 1st. But anybody else out there want it, you're more than welcome. I don't want to battle my employees. And I don't think it's fair to battle my employees. I want to battle the ones out there who think they're the best. Like some of these guys out here on Twitter who go on their racist rants, go on their rants about NBA, this and that. I just want a friendly battle, a friendly NBA battle every game. You and me, 30 days, every single game, $1,000. I'll put a 1,500 to your $1,000. Bet I cap your ass under the table. Promise you that. But anyway, Jay, San Antonio, 76ers, tough game to call, brother. Tough game to call. I don't know what to do here. Philly is 6-1 ATS last 7 games versus San Antonio. They are 2-12 straight up last 14 games versus San Antonio. They are 1-13 straight up last 14 games in San Antonio. Spurs lost to the Bulls on Saturday. It's either Spurs or nothing in this spot. Spurs or nothing for me, Jay.
Exactly. Just like I was telling the people, man, give me the Spurs, man. This is another one. Somebody traveling cross country, man, off of back-to-back. A not so good road team, man. Give me the Spurs in this spot. I like the under too. I'm always weary taking unders with the 76ers because of the way they run and gun. Butler, he won't have a limit. He won't have his minutes limit or anything tonight. But I'm sorry, man. The Spurs should be pissed coming off their Bulls fuckery, man. I don't know what I'm saying. What the game has some more shit up on the table or what, man. But the Spurs end up losing their game to the Bulls. They know damn well they shouldn't have lost to a 7-22 team while they're up by 10 off a back-to-back from Mexico City, man. Give me these Spurs fading the 76ers coming from Cleveland down to San Antonio, man.
Let's build it then, Jay. Spurs, money line. Rockets, money line. That's another parlay we're building right now, man. Rockets, money line, Spurs, money line. What you think about that?
Yeah, you missed. Yeah, that's what I was telling them. I was telling them that the parlay, if they wanted to, we could take the Rockets. I didn't even say money line. I told them they could take the Rockets at -5. I mean, they should come to play. But if you want to do safe, it is a parlay. So, you know what I'm saying? We can play it safe if you want. You could take the Rockets money line or Rockets -5. I'm endorsing OKC -12.5, or you could take the under on the Minnesota Timberwolves game under 232. It dropped down to 231, but I still like it. And I like the Spurs, man. If you don't like the Spurs, then I would say take the under. But I think the Spurs win this game, man. It definitely should be pissed off coming off their loss versus the Bulls.
Hey, Jamal, you saying these NBA games are scripted, bro. Listen, bro, I don't know if you know my story when it comes to NBA capping, bro, but I grew up capping sports from a fucking newspaper. My grandpa was a loan shark. He used to do his own thing from the military. He used to hustle playing pool, running the books, capping sports. I grew up capping at the newspaper. You don't know what the fuck is going on until you look in the paper the next day, and that's how you cap games. And I ran those numbers, and I did all that shit. So this NBA shit ain't scripted, bro. This is for real life. You got to pick your spots and do whatever. I not only own my condo, but I'm in the process of buying another condo so I can rent out and turn it to an Airbnb. And that's all that came off the backs of sports gambling, from NBA to WNBA to NFL. That's how I make my living. None of this shit is scripted. You may have situations, brother. You may have situations where you can actually read it well and know what's going on. That's life shit. You got a homeboy. He tell you something about his girl. She cheating, right? I know the script. You've seen it before. You know what's going on. That's all this is about, man. NBA is the same way, man. Just follow just follow the gossip, follow the bullshit, follow the trends. You see what's going on. But it's not scripted, brother. It's not scripted. Because if it was, my uncle would have been let me know what it's about, because he's a family man. He plays in the NBA. I have friends in the NBA, several friends in it who play professional basketball. My brother is close with so many professional basketball players. He makes clothes for, shoes for, custom designer. I know the NBA. This shit is not scripted, and it can be beaten. Done with my rants today. Jmoney, finish it out.
Yeah. Now, real quick on that, Real, I'm sorry. I have to go. I hate to go against you, bro, but all of these sports, especially these days, bro, are very political. I know if y'all don't, I'm not going to spend too much time on this. I know we don't have too much time left, 2 more games, but just real quick, the NFL is the worst of all of them, but I'm sorry, bro, some of these games, not every single game, but the whole thing is, it doesn't necessarily have to be with the players. It can be with the refs. We do have refs that came out and did books, did video, whatever. They've come out and said, look, a lot of these games be manipulated. It's not really fixed, but they might be manipulated one way way or another. It's not all the games, but it can happen, and it is possible, and it does happen. It doesn't matter though if you're on the right side of it. That's the reason why I don't care, and I've come to I don't care anymore, because as long as you're on the right side of it, you don't give a damn as long as you're making money. But there is some fishy shit that do be going on with these games, bro. So I mean, I just have to say that. But
it do, Jay. I'm gonna cut you off, but this Jamal Taylor dude. I know who this is, man. It's the same clown who accepted my challenge on Twitter. He accepted my challenge. I said, let's bet. 20 minutes later, he doesn't want to bet no more. He's talking shit about BMOC. He's trashing BMOC. He's trashing SBR. He's calling me fake, telling me I don't bet the games. I don't live in Las Vegas. I don't do any of this shit. This man has 9 names, you guys. He used to be a part of the Money Gang at one time, and I kicked him out. I will give him privilege by saying his name right now on my station, but I would not give him privilege by saying his name on our show right now, because I know exactly who he is, and he is a clown. I know exactly who he is. Pay no attention to that shit. He is fake. He's a fraud. He's the same gentleman who called me a nigger this weekend on in my DM list. Bro, we paying no Jamal, whatever your name is, bro. We here for peace, bro. We all about peace, man. We trying to win money. Take that negative shit somewhere else. It's a holiday time. Take your negative ass mentality and your negative ass ways and kick rocks. You don't have to be here, bro. This is for people who want to be here. You don't want to be here? Bye, dude. Bye. Get the fuck on. Move. Deuces, nigga. My bad, but deuces, go. I'm sick of your shit, bro. You've been giving me shit all weekend. Bye, bro.
Yeah, no, we don't even got to worry about Jamal shit if y'all want. I know we don't really kick people out, but if he's saying some bad stuff in the chat, man, we can go and kick him out. We can get to these last 2 games. I know we don't have too many minutes left. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't have a whole lot on these games. In this next game of Golden State, I know everybody loves to bet Golden State. It is a kind of a high spread, and Memphis does play really good defense. It's a tough game to call. I would be scared to take Golden State in this one for the simple fact that Memphis has the ability to play them nice, and they have beat them in recent years or whatever. Golden State could come to play tonight and totally blow them out. I lean towards the over in this game, but I don't really have a play in this game at all. So I'll let Real take this one out. And I don't really have a play at all, you know what I'm saying, on the last game. So that's a tough one to call. I would lean towards the under in that one, but I like the over in the Golden State game.
Hey, Jmoney, I'm on the over 210 in Golden State. I think Golden State win this game tonight. We know Grizzlies are a team that doesn't score too many points, and they're trend, but you fade the Grizzlies on the road. That's a team that's an automatic fade for me on the road. I don't care what the line is. I fade them and I look away from it. Going against this Golden State team who's pissed off, man. This Golden State team is not jailed the way we think they would jail. Golden State puts up 127 points tonight, man. Even if Memphis only puts up 93 points, Golden State covers this total alone by themselves. I'm on the over, man. I'm on Golden State 2 full game minus 11. I lean Golden State first quarter as well. It may be a bet, but I haven't made it yet. But I'm on the full game over 210 and Golden State minus 11. As for this Blazers game, Jmoney, Lillard is playing. I know he had some issues. I think it was something with his child, if I'm correct, or family or something like that. I'm gonna continue to fade these Clippers as long as Lou Williams is out the lineup. No Lou Williams, I must fade the Clippers. Blazers, give me Blazers tonight. Not being the Blazers bias, but with no Lou Williams, Clippers are a must fade for me, bro.
Yeah, the reason why this one was so tough for me is because I know the Clippers been losing. They done lost 3 straight. You know what I'm saying? They look like a totally different team without Lou Williams, but at some point at home, they could come to play tonight. It's one from a side standpoint I had to stay away from. The fact that the Clippers were even favored tripped me out. So, I mean, we know that the Blazers are a much better team, especially, you know what I'm saying, with Dame. And if Dame was out, obviously, maybe that would make me love the Clippers. But with him in, this is a tough one to call. They're a totally different team without Lou Williams. I would have to look to the under because since Lou Williams went out, their scoring has dropped a whole lot. So unless somebody steps up tonight, I can't see them winning, but you never know when they will. They, like I said, they lost 3 straight. They're back at the house. So, I mean, they're going to be pissed off. I can tell you that. Even if the Blazers do win, the Clippers shouldn't go down easy, but it's a tough one to call. I really stopped betting these toss-ups. I wouldn't have bet one of these earlier games if I would have known this main player was out, but it's all good. I'm still rocking with the Knicks or whatever. They're down right now, but it's all good. You know what I'm saying? But that's a tough one to call. I would have to lean towards the under, though.
Yeah. No, I hear you with the under in that game. I just really like the Blazers in this spot tonight. Like I said, no Lou Williams, Damian McCollum. We have so many trade talks going on right now about CJ getting up out of here and us moving CJ from out of Portland. And we're all tonight, man. We all healthy tonight. With no Lou Williams, man, that kind of stagnates the way the Clippers play their basketball. Like I said, with no Lou Williams out there, it messes up Doc Rivers' defensive. It messes up his rotation. It messes up their scoring. Like, who's the next man up to score? So it's just tough out there, man. So it has to be Blazers for me or nothing. No Clippers are at home. They lost a few games. They're back at home. But the Blazers play solid defense, too. And we get to it on the three-point line. These Clippers are going to have a tough time, man. I can't put my faith in Gratat. Harris. I'm hearing Tobias Harris may be on the move too. I'm hearing a team like the LA Lakers or even a team like the Boston Celtics may be looking at Harris. So it's a lot of little trade speculation going on out here right now. You don't know who's on the audition block and who's not. I know Portland is in a must-win spot tonight. If you ask me, man, Portland have to stay above this Northwest division. You can't. That's one of the toughest divisions out here. You can't let it slip away from you. So I'm on. It's Blazers or nothing for me, bro. Jay. Our parlays for today, at least mine personally, was Kings plus the points, Rockets money line, Suns money line. Just made another parlay a little while ago with you, brother. I'm on the Spurs money line as well as the who we take? Oh yeah, San Antonio money line. I have to look at my bets. San Antonio money line. I'm not on any football tonight. Oh yeah, I am. I'm on the Saints. Actually, I gave that shit out yesterday, so I'm not gonna lie. I'm on the Saints tonight. You have any plays, bro, that you want to rest assured and let everybody know what you want for tonight? And I'm sorry my mojo got thrown off, y'all. I just seen that troll shit and it just threw me completely off. I try to be so subtle. I try not to let the hood show. But that shit ain't on me, man. That shit in me. So, you know what I mean? I apologize to everybody when it come out. But Jmoney, what you got, bro?
Yeah, y'all don't want to see the hood come out, man. We be all nice and stuff like this, but don't get it twisted, man. We trying to play nice like this. I had a few people talking stuff earlier on my Twitter, some little computer gangsters, whatever. But I ain't worried about it. They're not trying to see me in the streets, man. Y'all can find me anytime. I'm not hiding from nobody, man. But the plays that I'm on tonight, I'm on the Bucks. You know what I'm saying? They up right now, just for y'all haters, whatever in the chat. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect, but y'all was hating on us earlier. I'm on the Bucks. I'm on the Knicks. You know what I'm saying? I'll stand up to it. I'm on the Knicks and the under. I'm on OKC minus the 12.5. I'm on the Houston minus the 4.5. I would still take them at -5. I'm on the Timberwolves -7. I would still take them at the -8. I didn't take first quarter or first half, but if you like the Timberwolves full game, I would take first quarter and first half and full game. I like the Spurs minus the 1 and the under 224.5. I like the over in the Golden State game over 210, you know what I'm saying, or 210.5. It should go. If it's going to go over, it's going to go over both of them. I don't have a play at all on the last game. I would lean towards the under, seeing the way the Clippers have been trouble scoring without Lou Williams. Portland's going to bring their defense. So y'all know where to find me, man, on Twitter at Jmoney is money all day, every day, man. I stay in Dallas, Texas. Anybody want to find me, man, come and hoop, whatever, man. Y'all hit me up on Twitter.
All right, for sure. Here go my plays, everybody. The rundown of my last plays, all the plays that I made today. My wife probably got a couple plays over there. You mind bringing them over here while I was online? Can you hand me that paper? But I'm on the Bucks -4. We took the Bucks first quarter too, correct? Oh no. She made the bets for me. Well, I don't know what this scribble shit means. But anyway, we on Suns money line under 222.5. Rockets first half. Rockets first quarter. Rockets full game. OKC over 213. First half over 102.5. Kings +9 because I bought the points. I'm on the Warriors -11 over 210. Parlay is Kings plus the points. Rockets plus the points. Rockets money line and Suns +1.5. But we said since the line came up and everything changed, it's Suns -1 now. Also on the Spurs money line and the Rockets money line as a parlay. And my football play for the day is the Saints minus the points. I'm King Real. That's my man Jmoney. Thank everybody for tuning in. We're doing this shit every day at 4 o'clock Pacific time, 7 o'clock Eastern time, new time. You won't miss a bet as long as you're here on time. And guess what? You troll, I troll back. I troll trolls. No excuses. You bring bullshit, I bring bullshit. We love you. Make a Wish Foundation link is coming up soon. Everybody who loves the support, please donate. And make sure, follow Gabe Morsey on Twitter. Make sure you guys hit Gabe with a Merry Christmas, Happy New Year's, Happy Holidays from the King's Court crew. Hey, we're the #King's Crew. If you're from King's Crew, hit up Gabe. Send Gabe a Merry Christmas. Hashtags King Crew. Let's surprise Gabe. I love you guys. That's Jmoney. I'm King Real. It's Larry behind the camera doing this thing. Everybody have a blessed night. Merry Christmas. See y'all tomorrow.